16 or I'm not sure what the salary is, $16,000 or $18,000 a year for the rest of her life, and you're asking that to come from the city general fund.
My salary right now is $30,500.
15,000. Sorry, I didn't know for sure.
I mean, bump it up 2,000. That's fine with me.
What's a while before you got Social Security in anyhow?
Like 70 something, 75.
64.
I don't know. I'm not going to
I
see
think
it.
so.
Probably not.
I'm
where
not
you're
going to see
going.
it.
Mr. Berry?
If I'm not mistaken, I think for a state employee, you only have to be vested for 5 years. Used to be 8 years, and they reduced it down to 5. And it is a consideration. I mean, we do have a tight budget. $15,000 doesn't sound like much, but it is quite a bit of money. But again, I think for the time that MJ has put into this this job for 8 years, plus the 5 years prior to that, or as a deputy clerk. She's put in 13 years plus working for the city with no guarantee of any retirement or anything else. I'm not against, and I think it would be good for the city to encourage other people to run for clerks and for other jobs. Our other employees have retirement benefits. This is one of the few that doesn't, unless you reach these age or years as served. So I think we just need to go ahead and plan it for the budget and include it in our budget or for next year.
Mr. Weaver, if you could interpret this the way I'm interpreting it, it says any city clerk or clerk-treasurer in a city of the first class who has served in another capacity with the same city, and that capacity of service also provides for a retirement plan, may apply all years served in that previous capacity towards the accrual of the vesting period provided for in subsection A, which says not less than 10 years upon reaching age 60 of this section, if approved by City Council. It sounds like the way her history says she can combine those years as long as it exceeds 10 years, and we have still, it's approved by us if we want to.
If you approve it.
That's what it says.
So, I mean, it doesn't say that they had to be consecutive. It just said it has to exceed 10 years.
It's right.
So,
There.
it sounds like we definitely have the ability to approve her retirement with the fact that she's had 13 years-ish.
Mm-hmm.
She has met the requirements as far as state statute says.
Other than she needs your approval.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do?
Need a motion.
Well, we
I
either
make a motion that we go ahead and approve the retirement of City Clerk MJ.
so
Where Jean So. Yes, let's be proper here.
Thank you.
Did you second?
I'll second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Mr. Bremer?
Since this was on our agenda and we were discussing and voting on the budget tonight, was that actually potentially built into the budget we just, the resolution budget we just read?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, being that in mind, if we do go ahead and approve this, then the new administration that takes effect will need to go ahead and adjust the budget for next year, 2011. So.
I'd just like to say city employees pay into their retirement plan. It's not just given to them. When this city employee was employed, she did pay into the plan, and when she was terminated in 1995, she did receive that money back out. So it's not like an employee. An employee has the opportunity to pay in and an opportunity to be vested. Elected officials don't have that opportunity. She's not paid in as long as she's been city clerk. That is why the law makes things for them, things for the mayors even, things for city clerks, retirement plans, if they work here a certain number of years. if she wasn't that old, she would have to work a lot longer, 20 years without regard to age. So for people that do the job and do the job well and stay for a very long time, it provides for them a retirement plan.
Mr. Bremer?
With that in mind, too, if for some reason it would be in 2014 for the elections again, if for some reason Ms. Sell ran again and got re-elected as city clerk, would that retirement stop since she would actually be employed again?
They've gone through that in Little Rock.
I mean, now that she would not be retired anymore, she would still be re-employed. So it's not necessarily a lifetime decision that we're making. I mean, it can be, but if Ms. Sell runs again, which I would think she would want to continue.
Didn't Charlie Daniels get in trouble for that? Pulling out retirement and then going back into office?
Yeah,
Who was it?
Oh, it was a big scam in Little Rock, Ollie. They were all doing it.
Yeah, somebody was in trouble for it. I don't remember who.
Well, she would. You'd be honest in any retirement, but maybe somebody else wouldn't. But so basically, what I'm saying is, we can approve her retirement, and if she does get reemployed as a city clerk in the future, her retirement would be revoked. I don't see how we can.
She's not retired. They
We
can
would
cross
deal,
that bridge
we
when it
deal
gets
with that
there.
at the time.
Okay, there, 2014. You do it.
Jay's sitting there saying, say what?
All right, any other discussion on this? All right, there's a motion and a second on the table to go ahead and approve the retirement for Mary Jean. All those in favor? Anyone opposed?
Opposed?
Okay. That puts us to council comments. Ms. Blankenship?
Good luck to the next council. I have a lot more faith in you than most at this table. I think that you'll do a really good job. I hope that you'll ask a lot of questions. I hope that you'll be very diligent and keep asking the questions if it doesn't happen. And to everyone watching at home, happy holidays and have a wonderful new year.
Mickey?
Oh, first I apologize for the first time in 2 years being late to a meeting. We're going to go see our Marine son for Christmas before he ships out to Afghanistan, and I haven't quit running. It's been impossible. So I apologize for being late. Good luck to the new council. I have no doubt that Ken and Janet will do fine. For the rest of you who didn't bother to show up for November or December, you have really shown your colors to start with. Dig in, kiddies. We're watching. I'm sorry. That irritates the hell out of me that somebody who ran for an office, whether they had an opponent or not, can't be wasting their time to come to a meeting. I mean, I'm sorry. Good luck, guys.
Mr.
You're
Berry?
going to need it.
I want to thank MJ, Mayor Dana, Joyce, and the other council members. It's been a privilege to serve with you guys, and you will be missed. And that's it.
I'll express those same sentiments. It's my second time on council. I feel this has been a very effective council. We may not have all agreed on every topic, but I think for the most part we've conducted ourselves with professionalism and addressed the issues facing the city. I'm proud of what y'all did here at the table. I particularly thank Mayor Joy for her 4 years of service. She can now retire to just nothing but total chaos running a restaurant, which ought to be a cakewalk after this one. And I wish the best to the new council. As Ms. Blankenship said, I think they'll do well. And if not, Butch and I will tell them. No, we're optimistic about the future. I think good things are coming Eureka's way. I think there's been a lot of work conducted by this administration, by all the department heads who are putting us in a good position for the future. I think just as the things came together on the possibility of moving City Hall, there's a lot of things happening in Northwest Arkansas that are going to bode well for Eureka Springs. So I think we all better start wearing sunglasses next year because our future looks bright.
Ms. Zeller?
Yeah, it's been a real joy serving with this city council for the last 2 years. It really makes a difference when you're sitting at a table with all grown-ups